Hey guys, we're back with Wyatt's Tractor Sales for another video. Today we are going to do an unboxing of some of the auction treasures that we got today. Today is Memorial Day. We went to a local consignment auction. They have an annual auction pretty much every holiday. They have one for New Year's and one for Memorial Day, one for Thanksgiving. So yeah, we went to their Memorial Day sale and brought home some treasures. There was tons of people there, not too many bargains, but the few bargains I seen, we went ahead and took home. They had lots of tractor type stuff, lots of literature, lots of manuals, and the guy was an Chalmers guy. There was also some Allis and Oliver stuff mixed in, a little bit of Massey, and yeah, just a lot of tractor stuff going on, lots of tractor people there. Had a few parts. I didn't get any of the parts bought. Yeah, so not a lot of good deals, but I'll show you what I ended up coming home with.
Watch the field behind the plow, turn to straight dark rows, feel the trickle in your clothes. Blow the dust cakes from your nose, hear the tractor's steady roar. No, you can't stop now, with a quarter section more or less to go.
They did have quite a demand for manuals today. A lot of the manuals brought anywhere from $20 to $40. And those are your usual manuals that I sell for $10, $15, maybe $20 a piece. I couldn't believe it. I did not come home with any of those. And they just had, they had a massive table full of them, and they just sold choice per book. And they did that for probably an hour. And they never got under $5, and the $5 stuff was your tore up, like, just planter and manure spreader and stuff like that books that very few people have. So and they were rough books. The good equipment manuals, they brought anywhere from $10 to $20. So yeah, high demand on manuals, high demand on parts today. It was kind of unbelievable, really, what people paid for that stuff. They had a lot of hardback books, a lot of the C.H. Wendell hardback books. Some of the like Nebraska test books. I believe that was a C.H. Wendell book also. And those books brought anywhere from $50 to $75 a piece for hardbacks. Also, a little bit unbelievable. Yeah, you don't find those books all the time anymore, but usually I can pick those up for $10 to $30 at some of these sales. And yeah, it was a lot more than usual. So the right people were there, and the right items were there. So anyway, we'll go ahead and get into what I bought. I did get some of the literature, not very much of it. Didn't get any of the Alice stuff. I really haven't even dug through the piles that I bought. I waited till they got to the piles, and I bought a good pile of it, or a flat full. I did get some toys and a little bit of memorabilia. Let's see, I got a box down here. Yeah, I got a fair amount of stuff, so we'll go ahead and look through what I got. So the first thing I bought this pile. I couldn't even really see what they were selling. They were just hollering. They were model cars. These are Radio Shack models. I don't know anything about them, but I gave like, I don't know, $5 or $10 for the whole pile, so I didn't think that was bad. I haven't even opened them, but yeah, and then there's another one just like this one, I believe. Yep, exact same thing. So got a couple duplicates there, but look like radio controlled cars. I would highly doubt they would work, but they are in the box and they're complete. So this one's got the remote with it. Even got the instructions with it. and those are all Radio Shack brand. So that's what that car looks like. I got 2 of those. And get this one apart. Not a fan of styrofoam, so I hate playing with styrofoam. So I can get it open here. I just want to see what they all look like. Maybe that one wasn't even open yet. No, that one ain't never been out of the box. I guess I just opened it. I don't know, it looks like it'd been opened, but instructions with it. Car's still in the wrapper. Look at that. How often do you find that? And I don't even know how old these are. Probably have a date on them somewhere. I don't know. I'd say they're probably late 80s to 90s. Maybe even a little older than that. Here's this one. This one is still in the package. That one there's really cool. It's, yeah, looks like an actual race car. Feels like it's been opened. Yeah, there's that one. Still in the plastic. Oh, no, I don't think that one's been out either. I don't think these things are brand new. Yeah, so them are cool. I didn't figure I could pass up that deal. So we'll have to look them up later and see what them are actually worth, and because I mean, being brand new, that's pretty cool. And then they had a whole bunch of these. These are the Texaco airplanes. This one ain't Texaco, but they had a whole bunch of the Texaco ones. I've never had these before. I've seen them before. So yeah, I bought this Coke one and this one. The going price on these today was anywhere from $10 to $40, just depending on which ones it was. Of course, I was on the cheaper end with these, but and these have been opened before. These are not new, so these are good heavy metal planes. Propeller turns. Yeah, just pretty cool. Pretty cool little plane. I don't really know who makes those. I bet the Coke one there looks pretty cool. We'll go ahead and get it out, look at it. If it ain't been opened. I think it has. I think I seen it out there at the sale, but yeah, they had probably 30 or 40 of these sitting there. This one's a coin bank. I don't know if that one is or not. Got a price tag on it for $30. I don't know how old that is, but that one there, that's pretty cool. Oh yeah, it opens on the bottom here. I don't know how that works. Oh, these are made by Ertl. Got Ertl tagging on them. Yeah, pretty cool. The wings and stuff all flex a little bit, so I don't know how you're supposed to put the coins in, but I don't know how that works. I have to figure it out. I'll do that off camera, so I'm not using all the time. Let's get this back in the box. That one's supposed to be a 1929 Lockheed Air Express, and the Texaco one is a 31 Stearman biplane. I don't know anything about airplanes, so if you don't know anything about airplanes, feel free to let me know in the comments anything about those planes. I do have one more of those that was not in a box. I'll go ahead and show you that here in just a moment. But yeah, I'm going to take a break for a second, and I will be right back. Alright, we're back, guys. I'm going to go ahead, I'm going to move these out of the way. The stuff we've already looked at. I'm just going to set that right over here. And then I guess we'll look at the good toys. Take a look at what's in the big box here. These here were all laying together, so I ended up buying all of them. I don't know how I did that. But first, before we get to those, I have a couple rulers. This one here came with some sort of stand. I guess it's a stand for rulers. This one has Singer advertising on it. I don't know if that stand has anything to do with Singer, or because it's got this here on it. I don't know. I have no idea what the deal is with this. If you know, go ahead and leave me a comment. This one here is just a Falcon ruler, 39-inch ruler, kind of a odd size, but there you go. And then this is why I actually bought that John Deere ruler. So I've tried to buy these a few times. I've missed a couple deals on them, but I got this one today, so pretty glad of that. Which I've seen those bring $25 just by themselves. I didn't give that for it, but thought it done pretty good. Means there was a couple others with it, so. Alright, so we're going to take a look at these. First thing I bought, this one here is kind of rough, and rough is really not even a good word for this. This is mostly just probably a parts machine. I don't know. I'll probably sell it as is, pretty cheap, make somebody a good deal on it, someone that wants something to restore. I don't know, might be able to take the time to fix it myself, because it's really not all that bad. It just needs some new string and the actual belt. But it is a Tru-Scale elevator, so if you guys know anything about farm toys at all, you know Tru-Scale is a highly desirable brand of toy. Yeah, it's a series that a lot of people spend a lot of time looking for. I do have one of these that's complete. I don't know if it's on the website or not, but if you're interested in it, definitely contact us. I might even sell you both of them for one money. So yeah, there's that. Definitely needs some work, but picked it up for almost nothing. Then got this tractor, little Ertl 56 series tractor, I suppose. Yeah, decals are gone on it, but that's probably a $20 tractor. That's probably what I'll sell it for. I think I get $25 for them with the decals and all that. They had a couple more. They had bad wheels and stuff. I think they finally put all three of them together for, I don't know, like $5, but I don't know, if there's no good wheels on them, it's kind of hard to have much of a tractor, and that's usually what's wrong with them, is the wheels are gone. So if they have bad wheels, there's not much left use on them, in my opinion. This here is probably one of my favorite pieces I picked up for the day. Tonka camper. Yeah, door opens on it. Of course, it's one of the older ones. It's all metal. And yeah, it looks to be in pretty good shape. Not much rust on it. Pretty good one. I've wanted one of them for a long time, so finally got hold of that. This is a pretty cool piece. It is damaged, of course. I have a friend who I might have work on it. She's pretty good with stuff like this. So, but this is a Buddy L, one of the old Buddy L's. It's the first one I've had of this style, of an age of any toy, really. But yeah, looks like it's been in a derby or had a hay bale stacked on it that was too heavy or something. But yeah, it's an old Buddy L, so I bought it at a price where you can fix it. This here is pretty cool. This is an international pickup. This was made by Ertl. I don't know if you guys see it or not. It's got Ertl branding up in here. It does have a piece of the grill broke out. Tailgate and the back bumper are gone, but does still have the IH emblem. Does have the model decal right there. So pretty nice little truck there. And it is IH and Ertl. I don't know. I just like the Ertl stuff. You don't find the Ertl diecast vehicles too often. You can find them, but like I said, not too often. This is a Nylint. And if you guys know me at all or shop toys with me, you'll know that Nylint is probably my favorite of the toys. This is the first one I've had like this. This one is in, I would say, almost mint condition. I can't find anything wrong with it. It's from the Nylint Metal Muscle series. Sand and gravel truck. Got nice clean bed. Can't find any rust on it. So it's been restored recently, or is very, very nice original. Only been showed, never played with. But very nice truck there. Got a price tag on it for 15 bucks, and that's what I picked it up for. So figured I could not have gone wrong for that price on that. That one's so nice. I'm tempted to keep it, but I probably will sell it. Of course, I'll have to make money on it, but yeah. So that's what I got in the way of metal toys. Yeah, that's all the metal toys I have. So, and if you guys are interested in stuff like this, and you guys don't have never checked out my website, be sure to go ahead and check it out. It's wyattstractorsales.com. We don't have all of our inventory on there, as it's impossible to keep up with that. But yeah, if you're interested in this type of stuff, go ahead and let us know if you're interested. We do keep a list of potential buyers for certain items, and we can contact you when we get stuff you're interested in. But yeah, just keep a watch on the website. We're constantly trying to add to it, constantly trying to update what we've got, and we deal with metal toys all the time. So we've got lots of metal toys on hand, and lots of them coming through constantly. All right, so we'll go ahead and go through this box. Let's see. No, not this box yet, because I don't have the whole pile. Oh yeah, I forgot I had these. Got some NASCARs. These things sell pretty good. The kids love them. A lot of collectors like them. Just some extra cars. Yeah, these are obviously 90s, late 90s model cars. I don't know, maybe even early 2000. Based on the drivers that are on the door. Yeah, this one's Steve Park, so that's probably late 90s. Got a Brickyard car, so if you guys know anything about NASCAR, pretty cool cars there. And they are all they're made in China toys. They're 2000. That's what the date is on them. They're not Racing Champion. I don't know what they are. They're Action Promotional. That's what that logo is. Yeah, the hoods come up on all of them, so they're pretty cool. I just bought the whole box full. They did sell choice on them. They sold one car out of there, and of course it was the Polaroid car. I know I got one Polaroid car, but the other one, it had Polaroid. It was like the yellow Polaroid, so a little more desirable car, which, I mean, of course, that's the one they're going to pick out. But yeah, I bought the rest of them, bought the box full off for one money, so like I said, them are good sellers and things that kids love to buy and play with a little bit, and collectors also like them. So okay, I got a pretty big tote here. Alright, I'll go ahead and I guess I'll go ahead and show you the last of the toys that I've got. And then we'll move into the literature I got. Alright. So this is the other airplane I got. Massey Harris. It's a limited edition. It's a Vega plane. And this one's made by SpecCast Liberty Classics. Got Massey emblems all over it. I mean, I love it. I already had one of these, but it's in the box. I like to have one out of the box, but I don't know. I'll probably keep this one just because I like them. I paid $25 for this one, which was probably on the higher end for the demand there at the sale, but you know, people at that sale know me. They know who I am, and I think some of them knew that I was going to buy it or else, pretty much, and just took advantage of that fact. But that's okay, because we all do that to each other, so that's the way auctions work, right? Okay, so this is a pretty cool piece. I got the tractor and the wagon, and they sold this in the middle of the literature. They didn't have it with the rest of the toys. And they were picking choice on manuals, and they sold this while everyone was distracted. I got a heck of a deal on it. I don't know if I'm going to keep this one or not. I might sell it just because it's got a lot of value to it, but this one is according to the bottom here, make sure it's right. Yeah, it's a Product Miniature company, and I did have one of the Product Miniature TD24 crawlers. I didn't keep it. It was kind of in rough shape. Ended up selling it on my eBay store. But this tractor here is in really good shape. So is the wagon. And you just don't find these every day. Product Miniature was the originals that International Harvester sold. From what I know. But yeah, if you guys know anything else about the Product Miniature toys, please go ahead and leave comments. I'd love to learn what you guys have to, what you guys know. And yeah, but it does have a price tag on the inside for $108. And yeah, couldn't believe they let me have it for what they sold it to me for. But it's all there. The drawbar is there. The little clip pin in the drawbar for the wagon is there. Yeah, this is definitely my favorite buy of the day. Decals are all good and readable yet. Some of them flaked off a little, but very nice condition to be that old. And it is plastic. It's like a hard plastic. It's not die cast, not metal, not like break up plastic. It's like hard plastic. So yeah, there's that. Alright guys, so looking through this literature, I went ahead and I dug through and found the stuff that I think you guys are going to enjoy the most. There's lots of other stuff here in this pile, lots of odd brand stuff. I got lots of stuff from the Davis company. lots of wagons and feed mixers, and there's some Centaur stuff in here, some Butler electric, some Powder River, some Sports Illustrated magazines, so some pretty good stuff. But I'm just going to hit on the tractor and some of the engine stuff. Got a couple case manuals. Case Field Forage Harvester C and CL, Case D Series Tractor Manual. Those will sell pretty well. Sell lots of those types of manuals. Here is a brochure, or just sales literature, for Cummins motor. Pretty nice pamphlet there. Got Kenworth truck up there. And all them engines. Then we got some Danuser literature. Got the post hole digger. Here is the dirt scoop, the Terra scoop. Here's another pamphlet on the post hole digger auger. See it there on a Ford and on an IH there. So pretty cool little pamphlets there. It looks like the front page of this, actually. No, not quite. But yeah, so there's Danuser. Got a couple pieces from Artway. Got letter, and then there's the loader. Can't tell what size John Deere that's on. And then got this little booklet on the Artway grinders. You can see it on an 1850 Oliver there on the front page. So lots of Artway products represented in that. These scales at the end. There's the Artway wagon being pulled by the John Deere. Then we got a whole bunch of stuff from Sperry, New Holland, and this stuff was all saved with the envelope. Pretty cool there. There's the letter that come with them. The automatic bale wagons, and then hay binds, and then there's some more bale wagons. See, it's being pulled by an Oliver, so that's pretty neat. Let's see. Next we got Massey Ferguson. Got literature for the 20E, the 20D, the 50E, and another book for a 20D. Then we got a little bit for post hole digger. So pretty cool there. Some different type literature, not your common tractors, same stuff you find all the time. So a little bit different, all in pretty nice shape. This whole collection was preserved very well. Here's just a little piece on the John Deere tractors, on the 40 series, the 40 to 80 horse tractors. You can see 2940 here on the cover, front wheel assist. We actually have a 2940, so that's kind of cool. That's one of the tractors we use here around the farm. Got 2040, 2240, 2440, 2640, and the 2940. So pretty neat there. And then here, this is a Ford's buyer guide. Has all the different models in it. There's 4100, 5600, 4600 over there, 8700, 9700. Then goes into some orchard tractors, the 1600. And then there's all kinds of equipment in here. So yeah, that's definitely a cool piece. Something that you don't come across very often. I don't see a date on that one. Most of these ads and stuff that I found previously have been dated, but these here aren't dated, a lot of them, for some reason. But yeah, so that's that group of literature. I'll go ahead and get the rest of it out, and we'll go through it. All right, I'm back. I've got another flat. I have this guidebook, the Chalmers Tractors. Pretty common book, but one I didn't have, so I might keep that one for my own reference. Got a manual on a John Deere hammer mill. Some more for that. And this flat here is mostly replica magazines. And these, if you guys don't know anything about them, they're Ertl toy magazines. That's what they're for. And then in the bottom of the pile, and I had no idea these were in here. I found them when I got in the truck. Okay. So yeah, most of this is these magazines. I'll probably look through those. There's lots of interesting stuff in them. Got that too. Wisconsin manual, parts book actually. Let's see, I think there was some more of these here in the bottom. Nope, these here are all replica magazines. Okay. Okay, so we've got some of these booklets. That's Deutz-Allis, Massey, Ferguson, John Deere. Here's Case International and Ford. And these show the Ford toys that are available for purchase in 1986. Boy, Case IH is thick. Lots of stuff in there. So, yeah, these here are very, very cool. Even got pedal tractors in them. Wow. That's really neat. So, yeah, those were definitely worth buying that flat. And I honestly only bought the flat because I seen pictures of toys in it. I hadn't looked at it previously, just bought it. Here's the Ertl Collector Handbook. I've never had one of these before. I think they're really cool. Shows you all kinds of different stuff to collect of Ertl. So, everything from farm toys to die-cast banks, and this one here looks like it's all coming apart, but lots of information in this book. So glad I got that. And I'd say there's probably 25 or 30 of the replica magazines. So yeah, lots of information on toys in there, and sure glad I did end up buying that. And then the other box I bought, I only wanted this piece, this binder right here. And this is why. It's a guide to collecting Chalmers, Fiat Allis, farm and construction toys. And if you guys know anything about what I do, you know that I trade a lot of toys, and also collect a few. But I absolutely love the toys. Those are probably my favorite thing, especially the tractor toys. So having a book that shows me what all's out there, what all I can find, is just absolutely the most cool thing ever. So this here roto baler, that is really cool. And then the all crop harvester here, that's even cooler. But yeah, so lots of good information for me on toys, and I will probably not be selling those toy books just because I like to have them to reference. And the other thing I got in that box was lots of American Rifleman magazines. I know nothing about them. I didn't really want them, but like I said, I wanted that binder that was on top, and had to buy the whole box. So that was one of the few box lots they did all day long. The rest of the day they sold literature by the book. So other than what I bought, it was by the book all day long and hard to buy anything. But I did get some really good stuff. I'm very happy with the day. yeah, and I think that's everything I got. I think I've showed you all of it. So anyway, thanks for watching. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Make sure to leave a comment. Tell me you want me to do this again, because this is the first time I've done this, and wasn't sure how it would turn out, but I had so much cool stuff that I just wanted to share it with you. So again, hope you guys enjoyed it, and thanks for watching, and God bless you. Alright guys, so before I end the video, I was editing, and I did remember something that I forgot to show you, which I was saving for last and just kind of forgot to put it in the video. So what this is this piece here, and if you guys are familiar with Olivers at all, you'll probably know exactly what this is. It's a piece off the radiator cap of an Oliver 70, the early style, so the Oliver Hart-Parr 70. You can see that it has been cut off of the actual radiator cap. You can see the grinding marks there, but otherwise it's an original brass. I posted some pictures of it on some Facebook groups just when I got home, and all the people that seen it verified that that's exactly what it was, because I did have some doubts, but the auctioneer did say it was a Oliver radiator cap piece. So yeah, anyway, that's probably the top piece of the day. Something that I was not expecting to be there, and I got it for a very good price. So because I don't think anybody else there really realized what it was. So anyway, that's gonna wrap up our video, and hope you guys enjoyed watching us go through all of our Memorial Day treasures. So thanks for watching, and God bless you.